Emperor
Part
penguins
3.
watching the big melt are asking
Wow,
for
look at that
help.
ad. Thought that was a
Reach
penguin.
out, give a hand
It's a finger.
to prevent their end. Together, we can bring our world back to life.
Mother, I trust you had a pleasant day.
A nightmare, a living nightmare. You are
Bones,
killing
Mum.
me, Seymour. Killing me a slow death with this idiot spy business.
Seymour Smythe.
Mother, you don't understand.
What is there to understand? I'm looking at my son, Seymour Goldfarb Jr., son of Seymour Goldfarb, God rest his soul, and heir to the Goldfarb Girdle's fortune. And what is he doing? Walking around, acting like he was some goy movie star named Roger Moore. And for this, I sent you to the best schools. For this, I'm spending $8,000 on orthodonture work. For this, I'm going broke paying that Beverly Hills analyst. And now, this. The sleep-in maid found it under your pillow this morning. What is the meaning of this?
The meaning, Mother dear, is a quick death. I warned you not to interfere in my affairs.
Seymour, put that away. It's liable to go off.
I'm terribly sorry, Mother, but you know too much. You see, in my business, even the deepest family relationships aren't worth a farthing.
Farthing, schmarthing.
Farthing. It's not worth a farthing.
No.
Zykerzin, Mama.
Why, where did I go wrong?
You know something, Mama? You're too Jewish.
That was brilliant. That was good. Come on. Fucking tell me that's not great.
So I was watching this new video by Gent C. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber, and the video was how to dress casual like James Bond. 3 ways Daniel Craig mastered the look.
He
Now, it was a
mastered
solid
it.
video. His points were good, but I felt he could have gone into
He was jealous of his video. His points were good. His video was solid. His points were good. Flamboyant 007. Look at that. How to dress like James Bond, Daniel Craig, red carpet and casual style, flamboyant. Is that James Bond? That looks like fucking 00 gay. What is that? You look like a flamboyant fucking hairdresser queen. Catch her attention. Cross her legs like a little faggot. Wear this the faggot little suit on. Just give her wee looks. Catch her attention. That is fucking. That is wrong. There's something wrong with that. The fuck. There's a lot in this. Who is this guy? Oh shit. Right, let's go back. This guy, I love this guy.
So I was watching this new video by Gent C. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber, and the video was how to dress casual like James Bond. 3 ways Daniel Craig mastered the look. Now, it was a solid video. His points were good, but I felt he could have gone into even more detail. Because let's face it, James Bond, especially when
Jesus, that was intense. Look at that. Look at the way he just turns there. Did he just turn into the camera? What do you say?
gone into even more detail. Because let's face it, James Bond, especially when it comes to his casual style, this guy knows how to put
Are you taking the fucking piss? Are you taking the fucking absolute fucking piss? Like, I never seen this. Like, I didn't get this memo. Like, when was Daniel Craig doing this shit?
an outfit together. Now, me personally, I'm a light James Bond fan, meaning I've watched the movies, I haven't.
I'm a light James Bond fan. That means he knows nothing about it. He's not really into it, but he has seen it. He knows of it, and he would say that he enjoys it, but you don't. Not like we do. You don't make fucking a week's worth of content on it.
Meaning I've watched the movies, I haven't read the books. But I did own a custom clothier, I've designed thousands of wardrobes,
well,
and I
that's
do
all
think
right.
that I can go back to some of these movies and pick out some casual looks that I know you can steal inspiration from. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, well,
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking navy shawl, collared cardigan.
the reason that James Bond looks good in casual clothing is because he's got a killer body. True, Daniel Craig has an excellent physique.
Everyone keeps saying this word. Killer body. He's got a killer physique. Killer. A killer body. Killer. Like he killed it. He killed the game. He killed the game when he just invented that body. I'm done.
Physique. He also has excellent taste in women with Rachel Weisz. But seriously, gents, if you go back and watch the older movies, you'd be surprised at the average bodies that most of the older
This guy's a dork.
James Bonds had. Now, none of them were heavy set or skinny, but these guys didn't have the body of Adonis, and they would make up for that by wearing clothing that complemented their natural build. So with that being said, let's get into it, the James Bond casual style rules.
Let's get into it, for fuck's
Want to
sake.
spend more time tailoring every trainer? Shopify's tools help you build your brand. Like
Real man.
James Bond casual style
Real
rule
style.
number 1. Know the name of your tailor. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this point, but it's
Know
safe
the
to
name of
say
your
that
tailor.
every single piece of clothing we see Daniel Craig or any other version of James Bond wearing in a movie, this has been adjusted to fit their body. For a lot of guys, the only time that they ever use the services of a tailor or when they get it for free if they're buying a suit that they have to wear for a wedding. Gents, if you want to look like James Bond, you got to start thinking like James Bond. All of his clothing is adjusted to fit him better. Now, of course, his suits are adjusted, but that polo shirt, those jeans, those trousers, and you better believe
The polo shirt is actually adjusted. We've seen it in another video, so the polo shirt is adjusted to fit Daniel Craig. It was a reshape and redesign.
those sports jackets have all been slightly adjusted to fit him perfectly. Maybe it's the hemming of the trousers, getting rid of a little bit of excess material around the arms on the
That's why you look like shit when you go out and bat and you pay 400 quid for that fucking t-shirt that James Bond wears, and you put it on, you just look like shit in it. You just look like a turd. You just look like a fucking crumpet. You just don't look good in it because it's not cut right. It's not the same. Awful jacket.
those polos. And I know some of you guys are saying, well, just hit the gym. Well, in the meantime, get the clothing that you have to fit your body now, and make sure when you buy something off the rack, it fits you to as close as perfect as possible. Now, gents, if you're looking for a simple way to step up your grooming, improve your style without really having to do anything to your routine, except add one step to when you brush your hair, gents, you need to check out Lifen and their line of hair dryers. Seriously, I've got 2 of these things, and they
Seriously.
are the best hair dryers.
I've got an affiliate. I've got a fucking affiliate marketing fucking scheme set up. Seriously, you should look into them.
I have ever owned in my life. Gents, when you are brushing and styling your hair by using a hairdryer, by using heat to mold the shape and style of your hair, guys, it's going to transform the way you can style your hair. And for those of you guys in your 30s, 40s, 50s with thinning hair, if you want your hair to look more full, gents, having a tool like the Life and Swift hair dryer is going to make it so much easier to get the look that you're going for with your hair. Which, by the way, they've got some great options
What look is he going for?
for you. They've got the SC, they've got the Swift Premium, they've got the Classic Swift, and they've got the Swift Special. But what all of them do, gents, is they dry your hair quickly because they're using a stronger engine that's pushing
He's
the
going for the gentleman's look.
air faster. It's going to dry your hair 5 times faster. Now, every Lifen comes with different heat settings. You're going to have the cool, you're going to have medium, you're going to have hot, and all of them come with heat
Hold on.
damage protection.
Whoa. Go back on that. I need to go back on that. Let's get in on this.
5 times faster. Now, every Lifen comes with different heat settings. You're going to have the cool, you're going to have medium, you're going to have hot, and all of them come with heat damage protection. So the temperature of the hairdryer never goes to a point that it could actually damage your hair, which is important to know, and one of the reasons you don't want to use those cheaper hairdryers. And my favorite thing about Lifen as a guy with 5 kids and a baby in the house is that they are incredibly quiet.
not gay?
Seriously, when I'm getting ready in the morning, when my daughters are getting ready in the morning and using this hairdryer, nobody hears them outside of the bathroom. Gents, I'm linking
He's too well groomed and like dressed to not be gay. He's got too much style.
the Lifen down in the description of today's video
Real man,
with the best
real
deal
style.
on the web. The Lifen Swift makes a great gift for Valentine's Day or for any occasion. This is the perfect high value gift for someone who loves styling their hair.
High value
Go
gift.
over to
A high value gift for a high value man. High value. I hate that term.
Lifen, check them out. Awesome company, proud to support them. Rule number 2 when it comes to James Bond and casual style, he pays attention to the fabric quality. So let's go to the movie Casino Royale. Let's talk about that Sunspell Riviera polo shirt that he wears. Now, the average person may look at this shirt and say, oh, that's a nice polo. They're going to go maybe to Old Navy here in the United States and buy a very cheap cotton polo in the same color and wear it, maybe wash it, wear it again, and then wonder, why in the world does this look so bad? Why don't I look like James Bond in that movie? Well, gents, it comes down to construction. It comes down to the material used. There's a difference between cotton that maybe comes from West Texas. Hey, I grew up there, but the cotton in general, the strands aren't super long, versus Supima cottons, which are going to have strands that are 5 to 10 times longer. Why does this matter? Because whenever they spin it into yarns, those yarns are going to be stronger, they're going to be more durable, they're going to be more likely to retain their shape. In addition to the material, let's talk about construction.
He is intense, man. He is intense. Look at this. Look at how intense he is. Like how many takes does he do for this? I imagine this was like his 6th take on this one line.
Times longer. Why does this matter? Because whenever they spin it into yarns, those yarns are going to be stronger, they're going to be more durable, they're going to be more likely to retain their shape. In addition to the material, let's talk about construction. Did they actually make the shirt in a way that they use threads that are going to be able to deal with heat, with shrinkage whenever you put it into the wash? And speaking of wash, when you buy higher quality clothing, all of a sudden you start to realize that running
It's weird he's really stringing all these wee one sentences together. Generic stock footage of like the guy putting shit in his washing machine.
things through the wash is like taking a life
slow motion.
away from that garment. So you do some spot cleaning. You say, you know what, can I maybe wash this on delicate and let it hang dry versus running it through the dryer, which all that lint in the dryer, where do you think it's coming from? It's actually tearing it right off the clothing. And to be blunt, most dryers are destroying your quality clothing. So let it hang dry if you can. Rule number 3 for
Oh, Jesus.
James Bond. He loves a subdued color palette. Gray Tom Ford suits, a navy peacoat, a John Varvatos.
That's the. Oh my god, I actually got a shot of it there. It always got a shot of it there. Look, that's where he was wearing the tracksuit bottoms. We just thought they were ultra tight fucking grey trousers. They're not. They're fucking those combat tracky bottoms with fucking cuffed ankles. And then what's he wearing? A pair of shoes. Like, what the fuck? You don't get to see people's shoes.
A navy peacoat, a John
You'll never see.
Barbados racer jacket in black. Again, across the movies, when we look at his cap,
Steve McQueen suede jacket in black. Maxed out. Looks like he's about to burst open. It's 2 sizes too small for him. Shit. Even what you're wearing. Half zip fucking top with a shirt underneath. And then a blazered fucking jacket that wants to be shit.
casual wardrobe, we're going to see earth tones again and again. This is because they're versatile, they're easy to mix and match, and they're timeless in their overall feel. That's why whenever you watch one of these movies 10 years later, they don't actually feel that dated. Now this
I feel like I'm watching a fucking M&S advert when I look at Daniel Craig.
next style rule is great for your budget because you can spend good money on some of these pieces and not have to worry about them going out of style, because most of the items in James Bond's casual wardrobe are classic, timeless pieces that will be around for decades. So in the movie Quantum of Solace, we see that Harrington jacket by Tom Ford. That's timeless. Harringtons have been around for...
Yeah, but that Harrington has not been around for timeless times. Like, his Harrington looks nothing like a Harrington you would actually want
That's
to wear.
time.
Fuck, I had it there. Fuck Tom Ford. Tom Ford sucks. It's over expensive shit. Harrington jacket, where's the elasticated? It's not elasticated. It doesn't have check on the inside. Yeah, I don't know. Bootcut jeans, big belt.
Solace, we see that Harrington jacket by Tom Ford. That's timeless. Harringtons have been around for decades. The same thing in Spectre, that matchless suede Blouson jacket. The lighter color in the suede make it a bit flashy, but that Blouson style, that's been around since the 1940s and 50s. The classic Henley long sleeve t-shirt.
A classic James Bond look where he has that. He's fucking lumberjack. What is this, Wolverine or some shit? Like, where he's wearing braces and fucking wearing this. Like, what is this? Tactical assault unit Bond? Do you know what I mean? Fuck off.
Shirt that he's wearing in No Time to Die. Henley's
The No Time to Die shirt that he wore in No Time to Die. Do you remember that one? That fucking, just, what, a shirt like that? A fucking lumberjack? Fucking, like, long johns?
have been around for over 100 years. And gents, I'm not even getting into his casual suits, the sports jackets, the overcoats
He's not even getting into that. Let's get into it.
that he's wearing, which I know for a lot of you guys is not casual, though technically it is. And if you could figure out a way to start wearing
See, we don't think it is, but he knows that it is, because we, you know what I mean?
casual suits, I tell you, you would stand out from the crowd, you would feel and look amazing, and you would get compliments like no other. My point is, he's not really wearing anything new. He's wearing timeless items.
I swear to God, when I seen this guy, like originally, before in videos before, I thought he had a boyfriend and he lived with like a dude, and like my boyfriend is always complimenting me on my look and stuff and all. So I'm intrigued that he actually has 5 kids. That's mental.
A lot of guys don't even have the courage to wear, but when you wear them, they're made to enhance your natural build, and man, they can make you look good and stand out from the crowd. Now, this next detail is probably one that you didn't notice. So when you see Bond wearing these boots right here, do you notice what brand? When you
He is fucking great. He is absolutely fucking great. I love this guy.
A lot of guys don't even have the courage to wear, but when you wear them, they're made to enhance your natural build, and man, they can make you look good and stand out from the crowd. Now, this next detail is probably one that you didn't notice. So when you see Bond wearing these,
He looks like a fucking gork. Jesus Christ, like it looks shit. Like it's one of those like different sleeved. These are the things I hate. This is everything I hate. When you go into M&S and the big zipper pocket and all, I would hate that. That's the thing, just touches your wrist and you feel it and you're just like, ugh, I don't like that. It cuts your fucking hand every time you put it in. Nah. And then it's like half. I hate shit like this. It's like half one type of item of clothing and half another type of item of clothing, with like something else just thrown in. A big stinking silver zip. Get the fuck, man. Like it's got cloth fabric. That's probably all just nylon fabric. Fucking shoulders. Fucking bollocks, man. M&S gloves. Yeah, the gloves are okay. And then these trousers. Fucking shit.
boots right here, do you notice what brand? When you
No. Do you notice what brand? He knows what they are. They are red something, whatever they're called, red something.
see him wearing this jacket right here, do you notice what type of jacket it is? Again,
Do you know? He knows. You don't. It's a fucking shooting jacket.
wearing this jacket right here.
It's a fucking shooting blazer. Do you know what I mean? Or some shit. It's a Tom Ford. It's a fucking Burberry fucking. Get the fuck out of my face, man.
Do you notice what type of jacket it is? Again, let's look at shoes. Do you have any idea who makes these shoes right here?
No.
Okay, so I know some of you huge James Bond fans, you guys knew all the brands. In fact, I will bring them up right here. Danner Mountain Light 2 boots. You've got the Barber Beacon sports jacket.
I was fucking right. Jesus, look.
Bring them up right here. Danner Mountain
Okay, I
Light
didn't
2
notice.
boots. You've got the Barber
Beacon Heritage sports jacket. I said shooting jacket. I was fucking right. This is why you want to be listening to me, guys. This isn't just a review channel. Like I really am right about what I'm saying when I say things.
Barber Beacon sports jacket, and you got Church's Rider 3 boots. But for the majority of people, they didn't see some big logos on this, and that's what James Bond does really well. He doesn't sport logos.
He doesn't wear a big fucking polo. Or he doesn't wear a big fucking. Obviously, mate. You know what I mean? Like this guy is like, he is for the masses. Like, he's the guy that's telling you don't wear stuff with big logos on it, because it looks cheap and nasty, and people are like, yeah, like.
Keeps things really muted, really simple, timeless. You don't need to wear a big logo to look good in your casual clothing. And speaking of those boots, let's talk about this next point.
You don't need a big logo to look cool. There's people out there that would literally think you do.
Functional elegance. So a lot of people, they see higher end, high priced items and they think, oh, they're just overcharging. Well, yes,
Functional elegance. I like this concept. What is this? What is this functional elegance that you speak of? Tell me more.
That happens sometimes, but not always. You've still got brands out there that make a very high quality item that's going to last you a lifetime and does an exceptional job of what it was designed to do. Two brands I just mentioned, Barber when it comes to jackets, Danner when it comes to boots, both of them still at the top of their trade when it comes to making an item that is functional and gets the job done. Let's talk about that navy ribbed army sweater that he wears in No Time to Die.
Except his has laces there. That is disgusting. Stinking. The Robin Hood version.
Now in the Marine Corps, we had our Woolly Pulley, but I have to say that this one just looks like it's easier to match, a lot more versatile in the color, and that shoulder design is so on point. To anyone that's not familiar with military sweaters, most of them have that fabric right on there because it's made just to make the sweater more durable when you layer it under jackets. Which takes me to my next point. James Bond is an expert when it comes to layering. Now obviously you're probably not going to do much layering when
James Bond is an expert when it comes to layering. Like, this is why we lost Bond. Do you know what I mean? It became like a way to sell M&S clothes. The whole thing just became product placement. Aston Martins and like, did you see that watch he was wearing? Did you see the Bond with the watch that Bond's wearing? Did you see the fucking? He's wearing that Tom Ford jacket. It's like,
it's hot, but in the cool when it
just wasn't about that in the old films.
comes to casual weather, this is when all of a sudden you can bring in a variety of colors. I purposely had a little bit of fun with my outfit today. I've got the olive green, a little bit of a military
You had a little bit of fun today.
heritage right here in a safari style jacket.
Playful. It's a little playful outfit. I like it.
Right here I've got a sweater, my insulating
I
layer.
noticed what you're wearing. Yeah, it's shit.
And then I've got, a navy polo at the base. Point being is layering is an art. And when it comes to casual clothing, you can really step things up. Notice how it's not only the color variation, but you've got a sheen on this material right here. You've got the wool, you've got a very soft napped weave, and then you've got another sheen type of material right here. Combinations like that give complex feels, looks, and it just creates an overall cultured and sophisticated type of feel. Now this next rule, probably one of the most important ones on this list, and so many guys mess it up, but appropriateness for the occasion. Here's the thing, gents. Casual doesn't mean sloppy, and there are different levels of casual. There is going to be, hey, going to the beach, then there's a wedding at the beach. There are certain ways you dress for a company party when you work at Google, certain ways you dress for a company party when you work at Goldman Sachs. In both
Imagine if you just went into this guy's like house or something, or if you were in this guy's car or his bathroom, you would just smell manliness. You would just smell aftershave, or they would just have that smell of like, you know what I mean? I imagine he's one of those dudes. Don't know what it is. He's real man, real style.
both those situations, they could say casual to business casual, but understand one of them is going to be a lot more conservative.
He understands the corporate environment. Do you know what I mean? He understands. He would understand like the difference between a corporate suit and a fucking like something a little bit more playful, a little bit more like going out for dinner or something suit, as opposed to like going to court and having a like that would be a completely different suit you would have on. I think his layering is bollocks. I mean, this big collar here just looks fucking silly. There's too many collars. He's wearing 3 collars. Here's why I think his layering is bollocks. Each item that you're wearing has got a fucking collar, and they're all competing. You've got 3 different collars going on. It looks shit. I don't think he's an expert in layering.
And going to expect that you look the part of the person that, they expect you to be. I know, these unspoken dress codes can make things confusing. But
Like, he thinks this is his own little Bond outfit. This is what Bond would wear. But it's not. This is what Daniel Craig would wear. It's a Daniel Craig outfit. It's not a Bond outfit. That's not a Bond outfit. That's a Daniel Craig outfit. That picture there. That's pure Daniel Craig outfit. Not a Bond outfit. That's where everyone's getting confused here.
understand, gents, there is always a dress code. Otherwise, you could walk
Listen,
around
gents.
naked, right?
Gents, don't get confused between Bond and Daniel Craig. Okay, gents? Gents, listen. They're 2 different things. One's an actor, one's a fucking character in a fucking made up fucking, collection of stories. music, or
Good day. I am here to participate in your little jaunt to California.
Well, of course. If you would sign in here, please. Hold still, Petey. Say cheese.
I realize the novelty of a major celebrity entering your little race, but kindly resist the temptation and keep the media coverage to a minimum. Thank you.
and that's how he would say it. That's how he would actually say that.
That policeman seems to want us to stop, darling.
Yes, he must be rather upset with our rapid rate. Funny, they don't have any sense of humor about that sort of thing.
Aren't you going to pull over?
I'd rather not. Can be such a bore talking to those chaps. Tell you what, we'll just slip away. Hit that button, will you?
Like you
That's
were
why he's the
always.
best Bond. That's why he's the best Bond.
And now a little oil, right, darling?
Oh, jeez.
Well, we are full of tricks, aren't we?
Oh, it's all part of my business, really.
So I've been meaning to ask you, darling, what movie? Wait a minute. Can you see where you're going?
Perfectly.
This is ridiculous.
It's good sport, isn't it, eh? Would you mind rolling the window down, old girl? We're getting done up like a couple of kippers here.
Next time I bring my mask.
Lucky day in London town.
It's hot.
So there you go. So there we go. Maybe just stop it there, guys.
And every tune is like a true devotion. Let every sister, brother hear what we're saying. Let
See you next time on the next episode.
Hear the rhythm, feel the sound. Detroit City, all around. Move your body, take your chance. Get up and dance. Sweet song music. Talking about sweet song music. From the valley to the hill, ain't nobody standing still. Everybody's jumping, listening to the record spin. Sweet song music. Give me some sweet song music. Feel the power and the love of the higher grounds above. Motown, Motown. Hear the rhythm, feel the sound. Detroit City, all around. Move your body, take your chance. Get up and dance. Sweet song music. Talking about sweet song music. From the valley to the hill, ain't nobody standing still. Everybody's jumping, listening to the record spin. Sweet song music. Give me some sweet song music. Feel the power and the love of the higher grounds above. Sweet song music. Talking about sweet song music. From the valley to the hill.
R.I.P. the King. Apparently he was a really cool guy. Like he was a dude you wanted to know and stuff. Like I was reading his book. Like I didn't finish it. I started it on holiday. It was a fucking Roger Moore autobiography. I didn't get past his childhood though, but it was good. It was good. I think it's somewhere. Take it out, read it. Okay. Fuck you. See you later, guys. See you on the next one.